Talk about pitching win you games in this game. Man, I made it to the World Series, won the World Series already with the final pitch. Did it all, man. I like MLB. All about pitching, boy. It's all about pitching. You know what I'm talking about? You gotta be on the mound, execute pitches. That's all I gotta say. Fastball is key. That's all I gotta say about this one.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. Jack Flaherty will be the starter in this one. Now with the plate, Tyler Wade. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Oh, come on,
and this
man.
one will bounce into the wall. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
They hold me like that.
At the plate, Julio Pablo Martinez. And D-Ro, we take a look at the Rays entering the play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. Runner in scoring position for 2 guys. No balls and a strike to count. High in the air out to center field. Rosarena is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Settling in now, Tyler O'Neill. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air out to left. Calhoun waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Rio has room in foul territory. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. That'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Popped him up. Rio is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. He's retired on just 4 pitches. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
What?
They entered the day near the top of the league in strikeouts. So this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous. So as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success.
Now batting, Mike Ford. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. He's around first, heading for 2. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Striding in, Chris Barrera. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here. But at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that run to 3rd. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the stretch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Ford leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. And a fastball flew it right by him. 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch and strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is the changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Julio Pablo Martinez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. So far on the year, Martinez slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of this connecting. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1-1. Bottom of the inning now. Now at the plate, Franmil Reyes, coming off a season in which he was named the American League Silver Slugger at DH.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Fastball taken, but gets the zone for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Verdugo will reach out with 1 hand to make a catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lourdes Gurriel, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. In his career, Gurriel has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate now, Brian Anderson as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little.
Verdugo is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Lead, buddy. Can he bring it back into the park? It's a home run. Stepping in now, Trace Barrera. Is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after rounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Waved at him, missed, and he's behind 0-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Tyler Wade sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And there's one down now. Standing in, Pablo Martinez. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. Wind up and the 0-1. Popped him up. Shiner moving to his left, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there are 2 gone now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-up. Well executed pitch there.
Franmil Reyes is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Still ranging back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Drilled right back up the middle. They'll whip this one first in time, and that ends the inning. So
That's some good hitting, man.
digging in now for the Yankees, Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit pretty well out to deep left field.
Again, dude.
Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And this throw gets away from him.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy that. Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Tampa Bay secured their 10th victory of the season. Reyes Moronta claims the win out of the pen, his first. Tim Mesa records the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watkins.
You got the win. I didn't pitch that I pitched dominant innings. I should win that game. Shit, I tried. What do you expect me to do? I'm gonna give up some runs. I'm a pitcher. But I be pitching good. I want to learn these pitches, man.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way. Taijuan Walker gets the starting assignment. Into the box now, Oscar Estrada. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there, strike one. Dan Dilo, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come into the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do. In this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
And they'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. High and into right center.
You got that.
Backing up on it. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. So it's doubled into the gap. Has him in business here with one away. As we take a look at the Toronto leaderboard, he currently sits 5th best in that category. Ryan Reynolds is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. I got it. Shiner takes charge and he's got it. 2 down. He's set and the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Ready on 0-2. Hit in the air out toward left. Calhoun waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And ready for his first at-bat, Sheldon Noisy, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so balls.
Shit.
Going back is the right fielder, and goodbye. This one is coming back.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So digging in now, Gabriel Moreno. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. So they pick up. Bottom of the 3rd now. Ready now. Luis Guillorme is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Calhoun waits on it. 1 down. Riding in once again, Oscar Estrada. And that's taken for strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Edman backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Rosarena will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they go down without a win. Ready for another chance? Bryan Reynolds. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Strike taken up in the zone. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gunner.
0-2 once more.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much in the zone.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Bryan Reynolds is retired leading off the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Bonifacio, a native of the Dominican. Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
Hey, that's a price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter. Every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the 2nd. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Set to deliver the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Verdugo waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Run. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and that one swung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Back fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame, and it's fouled away. And it struck him out as well, so the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. To first, he's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go into the box, Oscar Estrada. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, man. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Popped him up. Edman is there. And that's the first out of the inning. So striding in, Bichette, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calhoun will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Stays alive, still 0-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still down by a count of 4-2. Last half of the 7th here, trying to pick things up where we left off. Jorge Bonifacio. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he fouls this one off. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
0-1 the count. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Brendan Rodgers bats next. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Fly ball out to right field. Verdugo waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Standing in, Edwin Yan. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. No balls and one strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's feel is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Reined in. And that's the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gabriel Moreno. It was a backwards K strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the 3rd to see if he'll pitch.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fouled off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Torres is under it to make the catch to end the inning. Ryan Helsley, the 6'1" right-hander.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take him right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
8-2 tonight's final. The Rays.
With the lowest. Who's that best here?
Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this three-game set. That'll come your way in mere moments, but first we'll take a look at the Topps Player Spotlight. Ricky Hernandez has people around the game buzzing. He took home the AL Cy Young Award last year, and we can see him there receiving the award from his manager just a few moments ago.
Well, the secret's out on this guy, D-Row. He is not only lights out. This guy can get it done. Pitches deep into games. He can eat up innings, and more importantly, his stuff is elite.
I agree, Dan. He shut down the league all season long. I'm interested to see if he builds on last year's Cy Young Award-winning season and gets off to another hot start.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ricky Hernandez will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
First pitch coming, here it is. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count and the pitch. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Torres shading to his right, one down. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped him up. Shiner is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Here's the first pitch to him. Wander Franco is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, both the first 2 games of this series have been nail-biters, but they've been able to find a way to win. And if you're going to the postseason, you need to be good in one-run games.
No doubt about it, D-Row. They always say, hey, it's easy to win those blowout games.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Nomar Mazara. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Swing and a liner.
Yeah,
And that
good
finds
hit.
some outfield grass. It's a base hit. To the plate now, Adley Rutschman. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Oh, and he's really getting the better of it now. It's strike two.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Fastball swung on, missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Edman takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Top of the third set to get underway. Next will be the designated hitter, Ben Ruda. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Rosarena has it, and it's a quick out, number one. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker, and it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Third inning, no score to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Calhoun will wait on it, and he's got it for out number two. First pitch of the at-bat. Kevin Miller will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Skied down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Up 3 down for the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
They come in ranked near the bottom of the league in run production, and talking with some of the coaches during batting practice, it's clear they're doing all they can to figure out ways to generate offense. One of them told me, I think we need to start getting creative. What we're doing isn't really getting it done right now, so I think we'll look to shake things up in the lineup and maybe try to get a little more aggressive.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oscar Mercado is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Wander Franco.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. That's popped up. But this will land untouched. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Oh, shit. I hung
Count
that bad.
remains at 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled away.
7 foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the Rosenbag at this one.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Shiner is there and the side is retired. Ready now for Baltimore. Adley Rutschman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Pitch pops straight up. Hernandez is underneath this one, and very quickly one gone. Now to the plate, Brian O'Grady. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's in there for a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
And here's Renato Nunez as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far this year against Southpaws, Nunez is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
Yeah, this is a great spot for him right now. He just seems to have been picking up left-handed pitch.
And we'll have to leave it
They
there.
ain't pick me up.
Strike 3, and that will retire the side. Stepping in, Van Ruda. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Kyle Tucker. Now he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Popped him up. Rios over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. So stepping in, Evan Newman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike taken up in the zone.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And he fouls this one off. Ready on 0-2. And he struck him out. 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Wander Franco. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Stays alive, still 0-2. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Arozarena is there. 2 gone. Striding into the box, Adley Rutschman 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and missed that time. It's 0. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Ryan O'Grady. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. They got a 1 for 3 games so far.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. He'll probably need a ball in the gap from the jams.
I want the out. With the inside pitch, I want the out.
Standing in now, Kyle Tucker. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In there, it's 0-2 now. A swing and a shot
down the corner.
And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Orioles lead 1. Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Newman. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
You've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order. To this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, man. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
High pop-up. Shiner has a play, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there's 1 away now. Stepping up to the plate, Oscar Mercado, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. Third baseman hugging the line here, now the first pitch. And he pours this one in the letters, 0-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Hits this one hard the other way. Torres scoops it up on to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out. Digging in, Wander Franco. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, man, they just haven't had any answer for great pitching so far in this one. They've done a real nice job keeping this guy in the wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me,
he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays have finished off a 3-game sweep here on home soil as this one is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove for the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 final score. The Rays rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Ricky Hernandez earns win number. Complete game, 3-hit performance. Orlando Olivo is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa.
sure I got any motherfucking packs. Go to my inventory. I got 9 of them, really? Let's open them. That's what I get.
checks in.
And welcome back to tonight's MLB pregame show as we ramp up to the first pitch this evening. Should be a good one. And as we prepare you for it, we present our Topps Player Spotlight. Ricky Hernandez has people around the game buzzing. He took home the AL Cy Young Award last year, and we can see him there receiving the award from his manager just a few moments ago.
Well, the secret's out on this guy, Negro. He is not only lights out. This guy can get it done. Pitches deep into games. He can eat up innings, and more importantly, his stuff is elite.
I agree, Dan. He shut down the league all season long. I'm interested to see if he builds on last year's Cy Young Award-winning season and gets off to another hot start.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on the show. Now at the plate, Corbin Carroll. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And it's fouled away. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed. The leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse. And I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops. We get it done today for us.
Beal is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Blue. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Bo Bichette. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Rosarena is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. At the plate, Sheldon Noisy. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. A high fastball is in there. No score here as we play inning number 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Popped him up. Shiner in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3, go the wheel. Brendan Rodgers bats next. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Center fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. At the plate, Gabriel Moreno. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. fouled away. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Luis Guillorme, hitting at an even 220 on the year. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calhoun makes the play for out number 3. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. Digging in, Corbin Carroll. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. There to make the play is Calhoun, 1 away. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Swung on and missed in the first strike. Estrada tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
No balls and 1 strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping into the box, Bo Bichette. He flew out in his last at-bat.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Arozarena will slide over and put this one away. That's out number 1. Digging in now, Sheldon Noisy. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch here is another fly ball. This one out to left field. Calhoun is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. Next to bat for Toronto, Edwin Yan. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and is in trouble now. 0-2.
That was some smoke right there.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Halfway home, still no score. Striding forward now is the DH, Brendan Rodgers. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th. Now the pitch. In there, strike 2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box, Gabriel Moreno. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Here's the center fielder. He gets there. That's the second out. In now, Luis Guillorme. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Another one sent foul. There's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. We are still scoreless.
Give me shit, man.
And now back to the leadoff spot of the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Corbin Carroll. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Count remains at 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And you can see that he's had it working here in the first 2 months of the year, currently leading the AL in that category. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Field is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go. New inning set to get underway. So here's the cleanup hitter, Bo Bichette. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 the count. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Calhoun waits on it. 1 out. Digging in once again, Sheldon Noisy. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. No balls and a strike to count. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious teamwork if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Fouled off. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Calhoun looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left, and just like that, this ball game is all tied. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Tampa Bay came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Luis Gonzalez claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac.
Give that fucking home run, man. Don't like giving up runs, man. I'll be back.
Hit her on